Evening or afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
Hoping you can hear us. It's me and Mark again on a bit of a bonus stream for you.
Like you do.
Let's check. Oh, there we are. Hello. Hopefully you heard our rubbish introduction there.
There you go.
Let's just do a very quick hello, and please drop us a message if you can hear us and if you're even there.
Receiving loud and clear.
So we will wait to see something, and then
we'll get into it.
We're going to start with a little something, which is the whole reason why we're here. So we'll wait to check that you can all hear us, and we will go from there. There we go. So we've got a couple of messages, people saying they can hear us and all's good. So before Mark gets on that boat,
yeah,
if I'm managing to work the technology quickly,
go for it.
Let's just show you why we've come on. So here we go. So, there you go. Hopefully you all saw that and I did it correctly. So we are here because we have just announced Fishing SimWorld Pro Tour, which is going to come in July. And let's just check that people actually saw that and watched it.
What do you think?
Stephen is monitoring. So, Stephen, did it work? Can you let us know?
So find a spot, do some fishing.
Oh, there you go. Slacker says, "Oh man, that looks awesome."
Nice one, Slacker. Glad you like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're very excited about it. We've been looking forward to announcing this to the community today for a little while. It's been a very exciting time in the office for the last few weeks, isn't it? Getting all this ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're really excited to bring it to you. So I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, that's our rubbish teasing on
exactly.
Tuesday night.
We were a little bit.
We told you there was going to be something coming. So.
Yeah, that's why we're jumping on today to give you guys. We love talking to you guys.
So there you have it. So obviously, Fishing SimWorld Pro Tour. Mark's going to do a little bit of fishing. This is the game that is out to buy now. So if you're joining us because you've seen the announcement, you can buy the game now and play the game straight away. And the Pro Tour update announcement will be a free update for everyone in July. So if you're an existing customer,
you haven't got to pay
you're not going to have to pay a thing. Nope. It's all going to come for you in July. If you want to hold on until July, you're more than welcome to do that. The price won't change either.
Nope. But get practicing.
Get ready for that career mode. So,
look at that, straight in as well.
Scooby Hayes, afternoon, gents.
Scooby.
Scooby is one of our regulars on here and loyal fans. I hope you've seen the announcement.
What do you think?
Let us know what you think. We can go while
I'm trying to catch this fish.
Mark's trying to catch his fish. We can go through some of the features that we've announced. So, what are the new species? David M has asked straight away. So we can cover that one off very quickly, can't we? So we're going to have channel catfish. We're going to have brown and rainbow trout, and we're also going to have barbel. So they are going to be the 4 new species that are going into the game.
Yep.
They will be in the appropriate lakes. There are going to be 3 new US venues coming for free. So there will be 10 lakes featured in the core game now.
Yep.
One is a fictional Wisconsin lake called Lake Miller. But we've now started moving into doing real-world venues in the US as well. Obviously, due to the sheer size of them, we can't do the whole section because, as you know, we try and make an authentic version of the venue. So we're doing sections of them, and we're doing Lake Travis and Lake Gunnersville as well. So you'll be able to fish those venues for free. So Scooby Hayes is saying we're cutting out on Mixer. And are we streaming in YouTube also? Yes, we are. We're on YouTube, we're on Mixer, and we're on Twitch.
Steam.
Caroline, you are safe from shouting. We're safe. You don't need to shout at me. No.
No shouting.
I was reasonably confident, Caroline. That's why I said it, and that's why I'm back on here now. So there we go. So a couple of people have said they've seen it on Scott Martin's page where they've met Scott. Yes, we've met Scott as well, obviously.
Yes.
And I don't know if Stephen could put the picture up on here. We'll be putting it up on our Facebook and social media pages in the next few days. But not the weekend just gone, but the weekend before that, I went out and met Scott at the FLW event on Lake Chickamauga.
Awesome, wasn't it?
In Dayton, and managed to actually do a little bit of fishing with him as well. And I flukily managed to catch an 8-pound 4 largemouth. So very pleased with
Scott
that.
Put it.
Scott put it as a donkey. So yeah, met Scott. He's a lovely guy, fantastic ambassador for the sport. Absolutely, and will be a fantastic ambassador for us as well.
It's lovely to be able to have him join us and be part of the game. It's fantastic news.
Yeah, absolutely. So Mr. Clean TV said maybe add Lake Chickamauga in the future. Well, like I just said,
our options are endless, aren't they?
I was there. I fished it myself the other week. Absolutely loved it. It's an amazing venue. Caught a bass of a lifetime, I think. So yeah, we'd be very interested in doing that.
Itching to go back already, I think.
Caroline, why have we got to wait until July? Caroline, you've got to wait until July because the update is so big. It's taking us so long to do it and to do it right. Mark, that is
bit like that Northern Pike that I just caught. Massive.
Nice.
That's a lump.
Not as big as the tiger I lost the other day, but
no.
So, Mr. Clean TV, I wish I could have seen you guys. I live on Lake Chickamauga. I'm really sorry. For obvious reasons, we couldn't say too much.
Yeah, they would have given the game away
but
a little bit.
You certainly live in a beautiful part of the world.
Yeah,
I can tell you that much. I stayed in Dayton, and I was there on the Saturday and Sunday of the FLW event. Managed to do a bit of fishing on both days as well, and an incredible place. Absolutely. So.
Yeah, we'd love to do a bit more bass fishing in the UK, really, if we could.
Yeah, if only we could have bass in the UK. So, I guess we'll give you a bit of a summary of career mode, shall we?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Someone is asking what the update size will be. It's going to be a significant update, and it'll install the whole game for you again. I think on PlayStation we're talking around the 20 to 24 gig mark. And on Xbox, it's going to be a little bit smaller than that, but it is going to be a significant update.
Obviously, so much going in.
So much going in. So you're going to have the career mode with 100 pro anglers. Some of the biggest anglers in bass fishing and carp fishing are going to be in there waiting to take you on. You're going to have 10 lakes now in total, 29 species of fish, over 50 licensed partners in the game now as well. So it's becoming a really big game, and it's I'm going to say this anyway, but for the cost of the game, it's incredible, the value for money with what we're now offering you. So
for new customers, at the price it is, at that sort of price, $14.99, it's absolute no-brainer, really.
Mark is so excited; he's just chucked his glass of water everywhere.
That's a good start. Yeah.
So if everything starts smoking, then you know why. Mark's flooded the streaming room.
That's it.
But there we go. So what I'm going to try and do is I'll flip between things. I can explain features. We're going to be doing this for a couple of hours. Des and Stephen are going to take over at 4. We're going to mix it up. Those two guys are going to come on as well and talk to you about it. So we'll mix it up between talking about the features and responding to questions. So very quickly, Jaco has come in and said, I'm late to the stream. What changes are you making to multiplayer? Multiplayer is going to be fully customizable now. Yeah. So when you go in to play multiplayer, if you are the host, you are going to be able to choose all sorts of different things for your multiplayer session. Or you can set it up to have multiple sessions of this current go, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you can add rounds.
Add rounds. There you go. That's a better way of putting it. And each round can be different.
Yep.
So, for example, time of day. Time of day, whatever you want to fish. Sunrise, sunset, daytime, afternoon, nighttime, whatever you fancy.
Fish species.
The types of the venue, obviously you've always been able to choose, but the venue, then you can choose the rule set for the multiplayer tournament. So do you want it to be the total number of fish, your 5 biggest, the total weight, the total length? All these options are going to be fully customizable now in multiplayer. So hopefully that will make it an even better experience for you guys, rather than being quite tied down to what multiplayer is. Scooby Hayes, how big are the barbel and what lakes are they in? Scooby, the barbel will go into the Grand Union Canal, and they will be, I can't give you the precise weights in there, but they'll be realistic for what you'd expect to find barbel in the UK. And they'll also go into Lago del Mundo, which is obviously the additional content, and that is home to some giant barbel. If you look it up in Spain, you can catch barbel to £30 plus. The strain that they have over there, and that's what you'll be able to do on Largo as well.
They'll give you a good old fight, they will.
Absolutely. So Caroline, what new fish are coming? Don't panic if you feel like you've missed something. We'll be covering it all the time. The 4 new species are barbel, channel catfish, flathead catfish, flathead catfish, rainbow and brown trout as well. So going back to career mode, you will have 3 different options when you start in career mode. You can fish the Carp series, the Predator series, or the Bass series, or you can fish a mixture of them. You can fish all 3, you can fish 2 of them, just one of them, whatever takes your fancy. You'll start off as an amateur angler who isn't sponsored, with no social media followers and no career earnings. As you progress through, you'll start earning sponsors and you'll earn social media followers. Your sponsorship offers are connected to your social media followers, and after each season, if you rank high enough in the season, you'll progress up from amateur to professional to elite. The career mode will follow the core venues path. If you own extra content, it will recognise that and add more venues into your career mode into each season. There are over 100 professional anglers featuring in there. It will be a single player experience still. You'll be fishing against a live leaderboard where you'll see the pro anglers on the leaderboard. Each event will be over 4 days. The first 2 days are your qualifying scores. There will then be a cut, and then there will be another cut to get onto the last day. So it'll go from, say, 100 anglers down to 50 anglers, down to 25 anglers.
Awesome.
All of the partners in the game will be offering you sponsorship potentially as you go through. You can negotiate with your sponsors to try and get a better deal out of them, but if you push your luck too much, they'll withdraw and they won't be able to sponsor you for, say, the next 3 events.
On gas today.
And yeah, I mean, some of the names that are going to be in the career mode, you're going to have obviously Scott Martin and Ali Hamidi are our main guys for the US and for Europe with the bass and the carp fishing. In carp fishing, you can see people like Ian Russell, Dave Levy, Jay Cater, Chris Bones Holmes, Jerry Bridger, all those types of people. Yep. John Flume, CR Bates. You can see all those types of guys in there. For your bass fishing, you can expect to see Jacob Wheeler, Cliff Crochet, Brian Thrift,
some awesome anglers,
Chad Pipkins, really. A real nice mixture. So there are lots and lots of professional anglers sitting in there waiting to take you guys on. So it should be fantastic. Let's just jump back onto the thread, see what's coming in. Any news on dead baits? Yes. There will be new equipment and there will be new baits going into the game in July as well. There will be content from 6 new partners. CR Baits will be in there, a boilie company in the UK. Excuse me, itchy eyes. There'll be new lure companies as well, and there'll be all the partners in career mode waiting for you. There will also be European catfish baits, like large pellets, and there will also be dead baits for pike. So you can expect to see that as well. The Killing Jokers. Did you see my Facebook post, guys, about adding fisheries, breeding your own specimen fish? Stephen is our community guy, and he is monitoring this, and he'll be on himself at 4 p.m. He will be the guy that can answer that. And so he can either answer you now through the thread, or he can address that point when he jumps on at 4 p.m. So David M, new gear. Yes, hopefully you're saying hooray, new gear, or if you just asked about new gear, there is going to be lots of new gear.
We'll have a look at Mixer, Scooby. Stephen, I don't know if there's anything you can do. Scooby says we're cutting out on Mixer still. So I'm going to pull the microphone. It's probably the water. It's now a swimming pool in here.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're at the moment, while we're trying to talk to you guys about all of our great news, we are also obviously playing the game. Just to reiterate, this is a free update to the game. It's not a brand new game. So you can buy the game now, if you haven't done already, and start practicing. If you're already an existing customer, just sit tight until July, and we will be giving you this update for free.
We're going to be talking about it so much over the next 10 weeks on our social media channels, showing you an update to a video to career mode, just like we put out the announced trailer. We'll be going into detail about all the pro anglers individually that are in the game. We'll be talking about all the new partners in the game. We'll be going into so much detail. So by the time we get to July, you'll have an absolute understanding of exactly what's coming. But like Darren says, don't wait, practice. That's what it's all about. Beating those pros is not going to be easy.
Absolutely not.
You can get on some of the core venues that we've got now, like I'm playing here on Dillon, and you can get out on the lakes and find your spots, find those big bass, find those, the big fish that what was it you caught yesterday or didn't catch the other day? Tiger muskie. Yeah, find these spots with these big fish, so that when it comes to tournaments, you can, you already know.
I'm just adjusting our screen a little bit. Caroline says your blue screen has fallen down a bit behind Mark, so it looks like he has tails growing out of his arms.
Does he? There we go. I'll lean over.
There we go. That should be a little bit
cozy. Scooch up.
So what we'll do while we, because this is all about our big announcement, the purpose of this stream, as soon as Mark has caught this fish, we'll put the trailer on again. So if you've missed it, if you're joining the stream now, we'll put the trailer on again so you can see what it's all about. Ask any relevant questions coming out of it. Mark, let's see what Mark's got on here. So Terry Madeline, for example, just logged in. Could you briefly summarise what I've missed? Terry, the best thing to do is to just wait for Mark to catch this fish, and then we'll put the trailer on again for you.
And then if you want to ask any questions about the trailer, about what we've been talking about, or what we've summarised, then feel free to do so.
Absolutely.
I'll try not to bully this in.
Jack Barlow, can't wait till tomorrow getting a new laptop. Shame I've got to get it again as I already have it on Xbox One. Jack, if you're getting a laptop, just make sure that if you're buying it for the purposes of playing the game, the laptop can run it. It's a very powerful game on PC, so you really need to check the graphics card with the laptop that you're getting to make sure it will actually run it successfully.
You would send Stephen the specs of the laptop, couldn't he? On Kayako.
Yeah, absolutely. We can give you the minimum specs, no problem. Jaco Low, a little off topic, but do you have any plans for adding new player models? Not in this update, Jaco, but trying to improve the players. Adding things such as maybe in the future being able to fish as one of your favourite anglers is certainly something we're looking at. So updating them in time, yes. July update, no. Slack at 840, any float updates with the big update? Not at the moment, but what will be coming very soon after that is being able to adjust the depth of your float, maybe zig fishing at the same time as well. So we're aware there's work to do on the float fishing. That is certainly in the pipeline soon after July. Scooby Hayes, sort the mixer out, Stephen. Yeah, come on, Stephen. Restream doesn't suggest there's anything wrong with it. Well, Scooby is telling you there is. So there we go.
Scooby knows.
It's
another big pike. I'm found a shoal.
Mark is catching all the non-boss species again. So come on, Mark. Terry is waiting to see
poor Terry.
The trailer to see what he's missed. Oh. Alex asked, will you be in iCast? Would love to meet you guys. Alex, we will.
We certainly
will be at iCast. In what capacity, I'm not sure. There's every chance we'll be teaming up with Evinrude and being in the presence of the Evinrude stand. Exactly how we're doing it, who is going, we need to confirm, but we will be at iCast.
Yes.
So bear with me, guys. I'm now going to put the trailer back on for you so you can all see what the fuss is about. So there you go, guys. That's the trailer again. If hopefully that answers a few questions. If anyone's got any questions on that, then obviously let us know. So Caroline's asked me while that was on to leave Stephen alone. Sorry, Caroline.
It's not really something we can do, Caroline, unfortunately. No. Yeah.
We're a team of 3, and he is integral, but we need to work him hard because he's integral. So.
Exactly. It's a key linchpin.
Look at all those fish you're going past.
I know.
Wow.
There's a spot over here though that I know.
Oh, okay. So, Redneck's Rebel, do you guys have intent on adding the ability to fish with another player on the same boat, team tournaments?
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Yeah, believe you me, all these things that you guys want, we want. You know, it's just getting to them in an order that works. Yeah, absolutely. You know, we know that's something that is a big thing, and yeah, just as much of all the other things that Darren's talked about. You know, we definitely want to get to these because we know it's authentic. We know it's what happens in real life. So yeah, 100%. You know, it's something that we are.
It won't be in July.
No, absolutely not. But you know, it is on our list, and it's something that we should be pushing for. You know, within the fishing team. So without a doubt.
Stuart Main, will cats take the dead baits or just pike? Stuart, if a fish is known for taking a certain bait in reality, then they will be able to in the game as well. So yes, the catfish will from time to time take the dead baits as well. Absolutely. How does new multiplayer work, guys? Just to go over that again then quickly, it'll be custom multiplayer. You can set up loads of different variables in it now, and you can also have rounds within your multiplayer where you have different rules for each time you do it. So you can choose your venue, you can choose your time of day, you can choose the time limit on the session.
Absolutely.
You can choose the rules for it as well. So do you want it to be the most fish? Do you want it to be the biggest fish? Do you want to be the total weight of fish?
Top 5?
Your top 5, the total length. All those kind of variables are going to be in multiplayer now. So that's the whole custom multiplayer feature.
So good though for groups of friends, and we get a lot of people on social media telling us they play with their friends, and you know, this is brilliant for us to hear. So being able to set up your own tournaments with rounds, it's just be brilliant for you guys to be able to sort of battle it out and have your own sort of group champion.
Absolutely. So let's see what else is going to be in there. What's going to be the biggest trout and flathead catfish? That will be depending on the state records. In reality, they won't be any bigger than they would be in real life. Exact weights. Chuck that one at Des when he comes on at 4 o'clock in half an hour.
They're working on it.
He'll know that absolutely. Custom multiplier ? Hopefully, I've just answered that for you. Let's see. Let's go through these. Sorry. Is this new mode in addition to the game as it is now? Is this a new game layout? What new species are there coming? Terry, he also asked about what new lakes are they going to be charged for. No, the 3 new lakes are going into the core game for free. They are a fictional Wisconsin lake called Lake Miller, but they are also for the first time 2 real-world US venue lakes as well. So it'll be a section of Lake Gunnersville and a section of Lake Travis, tournament lakes. In the real world that we're going to be replicating, and that will be free. So the game in July, in the core game, will have 10 free lakes, 5 in Europe, 5 in the US, 2 licensed lakes in Europe, 2 licensed lakes in the US. So that's what it will be. It'll be a free update. No need to buy the game at all, or no need to rebuy the game. Everything will be free. Can we fish with a pole? No, unfortunately you cannot.
Stephen's here.
Stephen's joined us.
Restart the stream quickly because it's real bad on Mixer.
Oh no! Right, Stephen's going to restart everything, and then I'll carry on answering your questions.
This is a big fish.
Alright, back in a sec.
Oh, we're back.
Hey,
Sorry.
back in the room. Bye, Stephen. See you in half an hour.
Right, Stephen has hopefully fixed Mixer, so hopefully you can see us nice and clear on Mixer again now. Right, let's see what else is going on here. There are a pic of 2 on a boat on Facebook, says Caroline. There shouldn't be, Caroline. There might be a multiplayer shot where 2 people are close to each other, but you certainly won't be able to fish together on boats in July, unfortunately. What's Mark done here?
Don't know.
There we go. All right, Mark's back on the guys. Mark Hayes. Hi, guys. Will the update be multi-platform? Yes, it will. It will be on all platforms simultaneously. So
yes.
Whether you're PC, Xbox or PlayStation, you will be getting this update.
On the day.
Lee Manring has come in and said, just had this 5 minutes ago, this is going to blow the younger bass anglers' minds when they see it.
Cool.
Thank you, Lee. That's exactly
we
what we
agree
want
with
to
you,
hear.
Lee. We agree with you.
We're keen to get involved with the young bass anglers as well. We're having some really good conversations with some of the tours about their high school, college programs and how we can help and support those as well. So that's really good news to hear that you think that. Absolutely. Right, let's see.
This could be your fish, Darren. You know that.
Saltwater. I'm ignoring you. Saltwater fishing. First time on stream, so not sure it was asked before. Redneck's Rebel. No problem asking that whatsoever. Ultimately, Fishing Sim World will eventually encompass all types of fishing from all around the world. So we've got carp fishing and bass fishing at the moment. We want to add fly fishing, ice fishing, saltwater fishing.
You name it.
You name it, we want to get to it. But at the moment, we are trying to do the carp and bass fishing justice. And, in at least a year's time, we will be looking at saltwater fishing. Yeah. So yes, absolutely. As this game grows, we hope you come on the journey, so to speak, with us. Sounds really corny, but the game is just going to carry on growing.
It's a live service.
Exactly, it's a live service, so there'll be more and more added to it all the time. Big Timer Jay is here. How are you going? You're 33 minutes late, but we will let you off.
Yes, indeed.
Alex coming late into the chat. Are you able to fish against other players? Absolutely. We have multiplayer in the game, so there are it'll be customizable multiplayer now as well. So you'll be able to change all the different settings. Mark's just caught a lovely muskie there.
A 41 pound 4 ounce muskie. What a beast!
That is a beast. So yeah, custom multiplayer. Choose the lakes. Choose the time of day. Choose the length. Choose the rules. Total number of fish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Total weight, largest fish, number of fish, length of fish. All of those will be options for you in multiplayer. We will every sort of 20 minutes or so we'll show the trailer just as people are joining us. They can see what we're talking about.
It's a good trailer.
Stuart Main, any fish in the update bigger than the current 200 pounder? No, there are no lakes that are applicable to have bigger fish than that. There are just 3 new bass lakes with new species going into them, real world bass venues as well. So that's the free update there. But the big catfish in Europe will remain the biggest fish for the time being. So Big Time Jay, you're early down. I had to pick up my son from school. Sorry, no problem. We'll let you off. We're here till, me and Mark aren't, but
another 25 minutes for us.
We're doing 25 minutes, then you've got Stephen and Des with you, so there's plenty of time to see what's going on and ask you questions. So yeah.
We've got going on there.
What else is going on? Some loving there for your fish.
It was a big fish. I was very pleased.
Got yourself a thing there.
Got it in.
Good work there. Redneck's Rebel, thank you. No, thank you. You're more than welcome. Like we always say, we try to be as open and honest as we can. Obviously, the last few streams we've been trying to tease without saying too much, without making it obvious. Obviously, we're excited about what was going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll continue to be open and honest with you. So
Should we talk a little bit about Ali and?
Yeah. So obviously, a few of you from the US have mentioned that Scott is on board with us, but so is Ali Hamidi. And again, Ali, leading carp angler, done so much for carp fishing in the UK.
Yeah.
Another fantastic ambassador for fishing in the disciplines that he specialises in, and again, he will be a fantastic ambassador for us as well. We're sure. So, working closely with Ali, picking his brains on lots of things, getting advice from him on the game, and So, Ali and Scott are our two guys in for this. Obviously, they're on our key art, and super excited to have those guys on board, and really pleased to see what that partnership will bring.
Absolutely, yeah.
So Caroline says, is sea and river fishing coming to the game?
Eventually,
not in the near future, but like we always say, we want this to carry on expanding and growing, to take on other styles of fishing as well. And those two are certainly two that we are aware of, we know, and we would like to do in the future. Lee Mammering, hope I'm not being too detailed here, but will other anglers you face in career mode have an attribute type player, home lake advantages or anything like that? No, not like that, Lee. What the anglers will do though is they'll have a sort of a baseline skill level, so that you'll find that there will be AI characters in there as well as the pros, and you'll find that the pros are the hardest anglers to fish against and to beat. So they won't have home advantage on any of the lakes, because that wouldn't be fair on any of the anglers that haven't got a home venue on there as such. But you will find that not every angler obviously would win every event, because that wouldn't be realistic, but you will find that the pro anglers are harder to beat than the AI anglers going through. AKA Great North, any Alaska fishing? Not yet. But doing cool, Alaskan venues, ice fishing, that kind of thing, is definitely something we'd like to do in the future. Absolutely. Ruth Ann, came in late. Will the alarms be fixed or toned down? Ruth, I'm not sure what you mean by fixed. The option to tone them down is something to throw at Des when he comes on at 4 o'clock.
yes.
I'm not sure how easy that is to do. He might be able to get that in for you in July. He may not be. So throw that one at Des. Absolutely. Let's see what's coming now as well. Scooby Hayes, Des will tell us more than he should. Yeah, he probably will.
Yeah,
of course he will. So you're
a bit on fire today. I need to start streaming on a Thursday.
It's been a good day
Yeah,
with this
really
announcement,
has, yeah.
and the fish are responding.
Exactly. Everybody's happy. A new PB muskie.
What's going on here though? You've got the drags down at 9. You play it properly.
Kid gloves. I don't want to lose the fish. I don't want to be known as that guy.
Hey. Touche. Yeah, fair play.
Yeah.
So
we'll be back on again in a couple of weeks' time, aren't we? We're both fishing between now and then, aren't we? So we shall see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. So Big Timer Jay, because he's late to the party, says, "What can you tell us then, Darren?" Big Timer Jay, I've been telling people all sorts since we started.
It's in the trailer.
Just before we leave, we'll put the trailer on again for you. But I can tell you that there is a huge free update coming to Fishing Sim World in July, when it will become known as Fishing Sim World Pro Tour. The update will be free for all existing customers, and you will be getting a career mode where you can go on the journey of becoming an amateur angler through to an elite angler, where you'll be able to pick up sponsorship and career earnings and social media followers, and you'll be fishing against over 100 professional real-world anglers. So you can expect to see the likes of Scott Martin and Ali Hamidi, who are two main men in there. You can also see Jacob Wheeler, Andy Morgan, Chad Pipkins. Who else could we?
Cliff
expect to see?
Crochet.
Cliff Crochet.
Dave Levy.
Dave Levy from Europe, Ian Russell from Europe, all those kind of guys you will see in the game waiting to take you on. You can expect to get 3 new lakes in the game, all 3 US venues. 2 of them for the first time will be real world venues.
Lost it.
Damn. Sections of Gunnsville and Lake Travis, which are well-known tournament venues in the US. You can expect to see over 50 licensed partners in the game now. You can expect to get around 90 to 100 new items of equipment waiting for you, which will include new boilies, new lures, a few new rods and reels, and also dead baits. You can get custom multiplayer. You can get a mastery system. So similar to our community challenges, there'll be a personal mastery systems where you'll be set challenges, and if you succeed, you'll be given exclusive items to unlock. You can expect to see more of the Dovetail Fishing League, but with better real-world prizes. You can expect to see custom multiplayer, where you can fish against your friends and you can set the parameters to how you want. So you can control the time of day, the venue, the length of the session. You can set up multiple sessions with different rule sets for each one. You can choose whether the winner is by the length of the fish, the number of fish, the total weight, the top 5 weight.
Just
you can
awesome.
expect a lot.
And it's all free
in July, and it is
if you
all
own
free.
it.
Absolutely.
And only $14.99 or $19.99 if you don't own it. I mean, it's a bargain.
So Big Timer says, after all that, Big Timer says, I've seen the trailer, what else can you tell us? Well, I've told you a little bit extra in terms of the number of bait or the amount of equipment you're going to be getting. But what I can say now is that nearly every day between now and July, when mid-July when we launch this, you can expect to see even an introduction to some of our anglers where you can find out more about them, or you can see something about an update of equipment or feature that's going into the game in July. So every day we'll be giving you more news all the way through. So there we go. What else? David M, thank you. Glad you're looking forward to it. We're really looking forward to it as well.
Yeah.
We're really excited. Ruth has said, wow. I hope that's a good wow, Ruth. I hope you're impressed. Okay, Great North. I'm excited to see your game. Watching fishing gets you hooked. Playing fishing, hook, line and sinker lol. Very good. Absolutely. And like we always say, if you've got the opportunity to go out and do the real thing, you should absolutely be doing that.
Too.
But we're all very busy and time doesn't always allow us to be out on the bank. So this game is getting bigger and better to give you that fix when you can't. So
It's a nice bass.
so jump on the game and then go out there doing it yourself. Good. You finally caught a bass.
I know. I lost
Well
one
done.
just now. I saw that Big Timer Jay was
Big
Darth
Timer
Badger
Jay's
was like,
messing
no.
me.
I was
I
very
know.
annoyed. But yeah, nice on the bass.
So Aidan Bone, is there going to be a mixture of European and American lakes? So Aidan, if you're a new customer, you can buy the game already and you will get 7 lakes at the moment. And 5 of those will be in Europe and 2 of those will be in the US. In July, you will get a free update and that will take the core game up to 10 lakes because there'll be 3 new US lakes being added. So come July, there will be 5 US venues, 5 European venues in the core game for free. Stacey Daniels, will the float fishing love be incorporated into this update when it drops, or is that next on the list? Stacey, that's absolutely next on the list. We've talked about it for a little while. It didn't make it into this because there's so many brand new features being added. But we understand the love that's needed for float fishing, adjusting the depth of your float, bringing in zig fishing as well. For the carp guys will certainly be very high on the list soon after July. As ever, this will be a live service after July as well, so you can expect to see the regular updates that we've been doing to the game since September. You can expect to see them starting up again after July. Obviously, this is a major update that we've been working on since the last one in March. You know, it's going to take us a few months to get all this done, but then we'll be back to our usual 1 month or bi-monthly service for updates. So, Brandon Ferrara, if I buy the game now, will it just update on July 18th?
Yeah.
Absolutely. This is a free update for existing customers. So, You can buy the game now. You won't be charged again in July. What will happen when the update goes out in July, the first time you load up the game after the update, it will install the update, everything will be there for you, away you go into career mode or whatever you fancy doing.
So with the UI is changing as well in July, so...
Yeah, we'll have brand new UI in the game. Hopefully you'll really enjoy the UI. You saw little snippets of it in the trailer. The UI, while you're on the lake as well, is changing to hopefully look much nicer. The way the clutch and the drag system is presented all changes. The fish finder, the way that's presented, will change as well. I'm sure as we go along we'll be able to tease that for you or start showing that off as well. So Slacker, you should add float fishing to USA lakes for the bluegill, crappie and perch. Slacker, we're going to. In July you will be able to float fish for those smaller US species from the docks, from the boat ramps where you go out, those 3 boat ramps you'll be able to float fish from for the non-bass species, absolutely. So that's done. David M, what about adding carp to some of the USA lakes?
Oh yes.
Yes, absolutely. Is that in for July? I think
we're working on it.
We've definitely. If it
Stephen
isn't,
will confirm.
Ask Stephen. May be able to confirm now. Ask Des at 4 o'clock and shout at him if it's not, because we've been asking for that for a long time.
We want it.
So if it isn't, it'll be in very soon afterwards. Again, being able to putting carp into the US lakes, being able to fish from fixed positions on the US lakes as well. Absolutely.
Some beautiful carp in there, some of those big lakes. So.
Yeah. Lee Mandarin, detail on those last 2 bass were awesome. What platform is this being demoed from? We're currently running this on PC.
We are running it on a PC.
But this is the kind of quality you should expect to see on PlayStation and Xbox as well. We're not running this on the highest PC settings. We're running this on the sort of standard across the board settings. Yeah. So
gives you a fair picture of all platforms.
Absolutely. Scooby Hayes, Darren, Bar for Eels. Come on. Now with this update, surely you can let me off and you can say, fair play, Darren. You no longer have to get in a bath of eels. Caroline will shout at Des for us. Thank you, Caroline. Stephen's on at the same time. Don't shout at him. So there we go. Caroline, how long has this update been in the making? We've been talking about it for a long time. To actually get it delivered, the real work to get it was all planned for a while, but starting work on it was soon after the last update that we released. Yeah. And so that's why we've got that gap from March to July, because we're putting all this in as we speak. So it's been talked about for a while.
Just testing.
The building of it has been for the last couple of months.
Absolutely, yeah. So still working on bits and pieces now.
The development team, as we always say, are a small team but very dedicated, and they're putting in some serious hours at the moment to get this done for you in time. So, lots of love to the development team.
Submission to the consoles and Steam. So these things just take time. So
I'll tell you what. There's lots of great questions coming in here, which is leading me to say, why haven't I said this already? So, Ruth Ann, will there be named US boss fish now? Yes.
Yes. Trophy bass.
There will be trophy bass, trophy non-bass species. All the US lakes will have boss fish to go for across the different species. So again, that was something that you guys wanted, so we've put it in. So in July you will be able to hunt for named fish in the US lakes.
Yeah.
So Mark is going along nicely here.
Yeah, got a lot of fish actually.
He's done really well. It's probably Mark's best streaming session.
I think it is actually.
So
I found a good spot, Dylan's Manu Lake.
Yeah,
those bass are jumping.
They're jumping. Yeah.
Nice.
So there we go. Is that a spotted? No,
smallmouth.
Nice.
Let's see what
Richard Jones, new species also, guys. Yep, 4 new species going in. Flathead catfish.
Flathead catfish.
Rainbow
brown
and brown trout. And barbel. Yeah, absolutely.
Barbel. We love a barbel.
So they are going in. Landlocked salmon in US lakes. No. They will be rainbow and brown. No. What am I going on about here? Is it
rainbow and brown trout?
Trout, yeah,
Yeah.
not salmon. Sorry, you've confused me, aka Great North. I'm really sorry there. Not salmon, trout.
Rainbow and brown trout.
Rainbow and brown trout. You made me question myself there. They will be going in. There won't be any salmon as yet. Darth Badger, yeah, we can finally catch Shirley Bassey.
Hey.
I need to check. We have.
Surely we've caught one Shirley.
That would be amazing.
We will.
Slacker 840. Oh man, this is a big update. Yes, you guys rock.
Yeah.
Thank you. It is a huge update. It's something we're really, really excited about. I think just to be able to fish against the likes of Scott Martin, Ali Hamidi, Jacob Wheeler, Dave Levy, Ian Russell, Cliff Crochet, all these guys is awesome. That alone would be big, but with everything else that we're adding in as well.
3 new lakes. I mean,
3 new lakes.
Yeah, just to level the lakes.
Absolutely huge. So, the Killing Jokers. No thoughts on that, guys. I'm really sorry. The message board is flying along, so I've missed it. So if you could ask it again, the Killing Jokers, I will answer it for you. No problem. There we go. Fly fishing, not yet. No fly fishing yet. Similar to sea fishing, saltwater fishing. Certainly something we want to do in the future. At the moment, it will remain bass and carp fishing, but expanded bass and carp fishing. Lots more to it. So there we go. What lakes will the trout be in? They will be in the applicable US venues. So for example, you don't get trout in Florida, so they won't be in Lake Johnson. Memory test now of what lakes they're in, but basically each of our lakes, obviously we say what state they're in. If you find trout in those states, then they will be going into those lakes. Des will be able to give you more precise details on that, I'm sure. New boats, asks Gabe Gamecatcher. Not in this update, but there will be. If you look at our career mode, you will see some new boat companies in there that will be offering you sponsorship as one of the over 50 licensed partners. So that should tell you that there will more than likely be new boats on the way in the future.
Definitely.
Updated new tutorials. Yes, the tutorials are being given an update with new VO as well. So you can expect to see them in July. And again, we'll be looking to improve them even further. And we'd like to have like in-game tooltips from maybe Scott and Ali in the future coming up. So the game recognises what you're doing at the time, and you can get a tooltip from a tip from one of those guys on how to have an even better session. So, Killing Jokers, have you come back to me? Because I want to answer for you. Let me have a quick look going through this. No, you haven't yet. So, let's see what else has come in. New boat accessories. No new boat accessories either at the moment, but there will in the future be more wraps for you as well. Looking forward to game and streaming this. Congrats, guys. Thank you, Alex. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I live in Massachusetts and there's tons of rainbow. So therefore there will be rainbow going into Massachusetts venues. Absolutely. What dead baits is there, Mark? Mark, it's been asked to you, so you can answer that.
I don't.
No, there'll be whole mackerel heads. Sprats, the kind of dead baits that you'd expect to see as a European carp and coarse angler, will be the kind of dead baits that will be in there. Roach, things like that. So there will be no dead eels in there, though.
No dead eels.
No.
Sorry, don't. We should put them in for you, though, don't you think?
So what else can you see here? What do you think, guys? Think if you could control your own fish farm, breed strains into your carp, etc., and getting an opportunity to see it get released into one of your lakes? That's
really cool.
That's a really cool shout. That sounds like there could be a lot to it, but that's certainly something. We've always talked about having your own sort of stock pond. Could we do something where you have your own stock pond and you can build your own fantasy lakes that you could stock with the fish? Maybe the boss fish that you've caught in the game, things around that. Certainly something down the line, but certainly something we've discussed and would like to examine further to see what we could do with that. So, no live baits, dead baits, but no live baits. We'll be able to hold tournaments in online sessions. Yes, although they won't be official tournaments, because we're giving you rounds in custom multiplayer, you will be able to, between you, have a mini tournament amongst yourselves, setting the rules as you like. So there you go. Stock pond would be amazing, Darren. Yeah, like I say, that's certainly something for the future, but it's certainly something that we've talked about as well. And how could we do that and make that work? So what I think we're going to do, because this hour has flown by.
Blimey, yeah. So I've been catching loads of fish as well, which is...
I've been ignoring it because I'm not... I'm a bit jealous. So what we'll do, we'll see Mark land this fish. We will
pause it for a bit.
Put the trailer on.
Yeah.
And leave the trailer running whilst, as if by magic, me and Mark will disappear. Stephen and Des will take over. And feel free to throw more questions at those guys. The real precise answers around weights of fish, what fish are going into what lakes, what dead baits, etc. Des is your man for all them as the producer of the game.
It could be a while.
We could be, but you're down to 14. Come on, get it in.
Beans it.
Play it hard or go home, Mark.
Go right. Okay, we'll get this in then.
So big time of day. Take care, Darren. Mark. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no worries, big timer.
We're super
Always
excited,
a
as you
pleasure.
can probably tell. We will be seeing you guys in a couple of weeks' time on a Tuesday as standard.
By Caroline.
And Mark's going to leave me waiting again.
Sorry,
while
mate.
we
Well, it's not. We've got a couple of minutes yet.
Try and catch this fish, guys. Bye to us, but don't leave altogether because Stephen and Des are going to be jumping on board very shortly. Stephen, at least. Des is hard at it. We'll be joining him shortly. Is Des joining you?
No Des today.
No Des at all?
What's Des doing?
He says he's busy or something.
Des-
Has a game to make.
Des says he's got a game to make. So,
Aaron, Sam.
No, we're busy.
it's going to be just Stephen. So, Caroline, I hope that's okay with you.
I'm sure you won't mind.
Stephen, while you're here, actually, come into the screen. Come into the screen quickly.
There you go. Okay.
There he is. So, Stephen, explain the whole you and Caroline thing. Do you know Caroline?
From the stream, yeah?
Yeah. I mean,
Friends.
are you actually relatives? Because Caroline has always got your back.
She was-
and
she-
says that we're mean to you.
So
Yeah.
I've got to appreciate that on the stream.
But we appreciate you.
Let's just deal with a couple more things while Mark plays this fish. Will we ever be able to fish out the same boat with friends as co-anglers? It's a major part of American bass fishing and tournament fishing, but I understand you have your limits in your game engine. Yeah, we totally understand that. I know they've done away with it in FLW, so there's no co-anglers in FLW anymore. But equally, I know even if you're going out for as just friends for a pleasure trip, that you may go out with two people on the boat. So it is something that we want to get to. You're right in terms of the limits of the game engine, and we have to investigate how we do that authentically and smoothly. But it is something that we've got our eye on. Not in July, but this is a live service that we're constantly updating, so you can expect to see it in the future, I hope. Des is at pub, it's happy hour. You could be right, actually. You obviously know Des quite well.
Know him quite well, yeah.
So, Des has let us down. Make sure you remind him of this.
He has got a game to finish.
Yeah, the next time he's on, make sure you remind him. But equally, you've got to give him a little bit of credit for what he's delivering for us in July. So,
he's awesome.
Yeah, I'll let him off this hour if it means you get everything on time to the best it can be. So, Mark,
Right,
come on.
we're nearly in.
Our time is up.
We're nearly in. I want Stephen to take over and try and beat me. I'm going to lose it now. There we go.
So we are finishing with a massive tiger muskie by the looks of things.
Oh,
Wow. Mark
What can you
has
say?
shown me
what can
how you
say?
play these fish. Not as big as the one I lost,
Well,
but a seriously impressive fish. So guys, thank you very much. We are going to leave you with the
bye,
trailer,
everybody.
if I can press the right button. And Stephen will be taking over in a minute.
See you soon. Yeah, sorry, there's water over there. Do it, buddy.
Oh, they done it. wrong one. It's been a while, I've forgotten how to do everything. What have they done in here? Alright. So, how's everyone doing? I'm just fixing a few things because things are weird. Here we go. Okay, slightly better. What lake are they on? So this is Dylan? Uh-oh, I broke things. There we go. Alright, I'm going to switch up the lake a bit. Carry on sending your questions in. I'll try to answer best I can. And if there's anything left, I'll get Des to answer it, because it should be us two next week. So. Alright, what lake do we want to see? Kevin Joker's the pond where you can manage your own stock is a cool idea. It kind of reminds me of some other games out. But yeah, that'd be a fun one to kind of implement and... Okay, I'll stop spinning now. I'm making myself dizzy. Any particular lakes people want to see? 'Cause I think Canal, UK Lake. I want Canal, so that works quite well. Carp, I know that it's been looked at as an idea in the US lakes. I can't say for sure if there'll be this update or something in future. And I need to find a towel or something. Mark's made a mess. I saw UK lakes first, Badger. I might jump to Bestie in a minute. So, just the bowl. I can't show you in this build. I'm on the live build at the moment. But in the coming weeks we will be showing gameplay stuff from Pro Tour. I'll just go with this tackle box for now. What are you saying? Ooh. Canal. Oh, the update's online only. What do you mean, Richard? Go to my favourite spot to start with, just under the bridge. I think the bass will go to about 30 foot in the American lakes. 25, 30, I think. I need to sneeze. Oh yeah. I don't know how they spill water as far as they did. Got a pike friend on. It'd be good if we got a boss fish for the first catch, and then just not do a lot from there. But yeah, any further questions, send them over. Looking forward to the trout. Yep, that'll be a good addition. They've been asked for a lot, and as we've seen quite a bit that you can catch them in lakes like we have, so I'll definitely talk to Des about that, Yamil, and see if they can make it do. Des is a tidy drunk, yes. He does like to sing, though. Hello, bemused pizza. Killing Jokers I can't use my words. So Pro Tour is an update to Fisher Sim World. It's not a new standalone, it's an update that will be added to Fisher Sim World. St. John's Lake. Recently we've been seeing a lot more people saying they want the old Euro fishing lakes brought back, which would be fun. Some good lakes in there. I know a few of you are a big fan of Preza and St. John's. The fish I've got at the moment's a pike. Is that hammering being picked up? Oh, that's a very good question, Alex. All of the above? Hey, we've got Hunter. See? Good start. New species... Yeah. I can't words today. It's been a long day. New species in the update, there's 4 new ones. There's rainbow and brown trout, barbel and catfish one, channel catfish I want to say. Stronger line, I believe there will be, I'd need to confirm that. We have been looking at the idea of bringing them in, so we will confirm for you Tuesday. Join us for that stream as well. That'll be in normal time slot. What I might do, get 2 other rods out. Well, you can tell the people that have been using the profile. Yeah, we'll have a float rod as well. I probably don't need the redirects for that then. Bit much. Back to that one. And then we'll have one real carp one. Who was using this previously? I didn't equip the tackle box. Good job. That would have been weird. So, any more questions about what's going on? New catfish would be the American lakes. It is one of the American catfish species. Hopefully the first of many. Thank you, Dark Voyager. Hello, Jemahinder. Let me get the other rods out quick. We could definitely look at adding more techniques. We've got 1 on 3. Little bream. Say little, must be a fairly good sized bream. I got a bite on there. Okay, changing the second one to a. Oh, that's a bit far. Fishing on the bridge. Change this one to something else as well. What small hooks do I have? Yeah, that'd be a nice change as well. Barbel will be going into Largo as far as I know. Pretty sure. It's only fitting to have Barbel in Largo there. Good lake for them. Oh nice, we got another boss. We're doing good. That's gone way too far. Oh no. See if we can get another boss from under the bridge. Or, yeah, what's in there? Yep, had my shredded wheat this morning. New breaking strain line. There are some coming. I'm pretty sure they'll be in that update. 'Cause I know we've discussed it and we want bigger, heavier line. So we'll see what we can do, Yamil. Yeah, it sounds like a good time. More back. That's what I'm looking for. It's right there. Live baits, I cannot say. Dead baits coming first, they'll be in the update. Live baits, if we do them, will be a future one after that's happened. Big cat baits and tackle for them. You know, we'll have certain dead baits that will make it a lot easier to target the catfish, but I get what you mean. There are baits out there that would be good for it as well. Hello, Fortnite Pro. I can't give specifics on the dead baits just yet because I can't remember which ones there are, but if you ask us on Tuesday next week, we'll be able to answer some of that. Take your money now. Okay, you're in the game already, don't you? Again, David, Scooby, ask us Tuesday about dead baits because I'll have Des. There'll be a real Des here, not pretend Des. He'll be able to answer some the questions a bit more in depth about the equipment coming. I just put that one out. Yeah, I do remember Roach being one of them as well. Yeah, for once, Des isn't in the pub and is actually doing work rather than and being busy. Too busy for this. Stuart, there's 3 free American lakes coming. You'll have Lake Gunnersville and Lake Travis, both real world, and then Lake Miller is the other one, is a fictional lake. We're doing well on the bosses today. How many have we got now? 3 so far. Good work. Me, I guess. Looking busy. That cannot confirm nor deny whether that's more likely. Ow. I know I was unsuccessful, I wasn't holding the rod. It's just rude game. 236 on Mixer, wow. Hello everyone. So if you're new here, you're not usually one of our viewers, I'm Stephen, community manager at Dovetail Games for the fishing franchise. Today we're showing, well, not showing yet, talking about our new update that we just announced. It'll be called Fish Sim World Pro Tour. It's going to be a massive update for the game that's already out. So if you don't own it, you look interested, you think it looks interesting, pick it up. We are on sale on a couple of places at the moment, PlayStation Europe and America. If you have any questions about Fish Sim World, send them over. You know, like saltwater is something we want to get to eventually. Just at the moment we're focused on freshwater, but somewhere down the line, I can't say when, we definitely want to have a look at saltwater. Which, alright, it's not covered that much in fishing games. F1s aren't in the plan at the moment. I know Des is keen on the idea. You know, I did put the suggestion, because part of this update will be having, there's 3 new lakes, but the existing bass lakes are going to start getting named fish as well. So they have asked us for names, and I was suggesting different community members. Especially after how badly you beat Aaron and Sam in 2v2. One shot killer, I'm gonna say Fish Sim World. Other people help out. One shot killers asking Fish Sim World or Pro Fishing Sim. I'm gonna say Fish Sim World, but I'm biased. So. Yeah, we were having discussions about naming different fish where we needed a bunch of new ones for bass lakes, and I was putting different members. I will check that with the development team. I know it's fairly common thing of people don't want the bite alarms going off constantly while they're playing a fish. So next 2v2, I'm just gonna struggle to fit it in. Like, we've got so much content we want to show you in the next 10 weeks. I think it is about 10 weeks. So watch this space. And we'll get Aaron and Sam practicing. Oh. Plenty of time for them to practice. So in about 11 weeks. Hello. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologise. So what time are we at? 4:25. So might swap to another lake in a minute. Might go on Bestie and have a go there. Crucian Carp's another one we want to do, we don't have at the moment. If you ask Des what species he wants to add in, he'll probably say all of them. We have a long old list of what we want in the game, it's just the time to get them all in. Mix is doing well. Welcome everyone on Mix. Well, welcome everyone to the stream. Welcome everyone on Mixer, all 298 of you. Thank you for all follows and hosts. yeah, anyone new, like I was saying earlier, I'm Stephen, work for Dovetail Games, I'm community manager for fishing. Today we do a giveaway, maybe in a minute. Today we announced the Fish SimWorld Pro Tour, which is going to be a massive update coming in July. Yeah, all the follows are welcome, we appreciate them. And we're here every Tuesday at 4 PM UK time, so regular streams. We have 3 different teams that stream. I'll be back on again Tuesday with Des, one of our producers. We had Darren and Mark started the stream. They are brand manager and director for fishing. And then the other team is Aaron and Sam, 2 of our designers. The brown goldfish. So I'm doing quite well at adding to the carp total. Swap nights. Yeah, maybe. What day is it? Thursday. It's Thursday today. Looks like a good day for streams. Yeah, anyone new to the stream? This is Fish SimWorld. Community challenge, I was looking earlier, it was 370,000 I think. I think we may have made this one too easy. Or you guys have just been killing it. But you guys have been doing some crazy numbers on a daily basis, so very good job. What do you mean, killing jokers? Because we stream on Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube. I've got all 3 chat windows, all 3 chats going, and so yeah. You're going fishing today, livid saucer. Or lived saucer, sorry. I read that one wrong. Lived saucer. Where are you? Where are you going fishing? What kind of fishing? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep, community challenges are going to carry on. We're also bringing in a mastery system, which I don't think they would have mentioned yet. Oh, exclusive. I get an exclusive for once. So we're working on kind of a mastery system that will let you. It'll almost be like achievements, but not quite. But you complete a challenge and you unlock rewards for doing the challenge in game. So that won't be the community doing it, that's you working on your own to complete the challenges. Nice. So, trout fishing at Detroit Lake, Oregon. We will be bringing rainbow and brown trout into the game soon. If you don't already own Fish SimWorld, you can pick up. Daily challenges, we're looking at them as well. All the challenges. Many challenges. No snapping turtles. Seems like a very good mix of species around where you are, David. What's the weather doing? Kind of cloudy. We should be good for this. This rod's been crazy today. Granted, it's only catching the little ones, but... what else is getting improved? So... did they say about the UI that's going to be changing? I want to give you all the species, but Darren is very much against the eels. Challenge him to a 2v2. If you beat him, say the prize has got to be that you get eels in game. It would probably be about... it's a good question, Jay. Usually our update time's always been around 11 in the morning UK time. Game. Interesting. The controller decided it didn't want to control anymore. Alright, let me just play this one with mouse and keyboard. UI is the user interface, so everything you see like there, that's UI stuff. That side. Where it's saying like the species, the fish caught, all that stuff's getting kind of revamped. New colour schemes. We're working on improvements to the character model. Oh, my controller's working again now. That was weird. Salmon, we will be working on eventually. Trout and salmon both. That's what that is. Oh wow. I've got another computer over this side that has some chats on as well, so I can moderate while on the stream. And I just saw 364 viewers on Mixer, so welcome everyone. That's crazy. 371. Alright, switch to a different lake now. Community challenge. We're almost there. T-shirt giveaway. Yeah, let's get on to Bestie, and then we will decide how to decide. I'm really good with words today. So yeah, we'll try and catch one. And then we'll do a shirt giveaway based on that. I've not been to the pub, it's just been a busy day. So, where's the nearest peg? Is it that one over there? Okay. Except going the other side of the bridge. You live in the USA. Yeah. What do I even have in here? Did I set this up? Who knows? So this lake's pretty good for its big fish, so we will get some big baits and line on. And then what do we have on there? That might need to be... No, that'll work. We can work with that. Get that one out there. That one over there. My day's been good, Aiden, thank you. Thanks for asking. How's your day? Xbox One. Yes, this game is on Xbox One, Henry. If that's what you're asking or saying. Consider adding noodling. I think it's been discussed before. It's not an immediate plan. At the moment there aren't line snags, one-shot killer. Some of it, there's some mechanics like that where we kind of, it is a choice to make it that way, just so to remove some of the annoyances of real world fishing at times. But if there's enough demand, we can look at. You're right, Scooby, t-shirt. So if people guess what size fish I've got here, what weight, yeah, if you can guess what weight fish I've got on, we'll get you a t-shirt. I don't need new ones. We're even working on updated imagery for the Dovetail Fishing League. Very precise, big time. Oh, we got a carp. Okay, YouTube is there. Okay, YouTube had got quiet on me. I was worried. It's a feisty one, I can tell you that much. Ooh. Right. So, it's a £33 mirror. Where's my mouse gone? see. Ooh, that's a tie. Mr. J, Big Timer J were both a pound either side of it. Yeah, you can both have t-shirts. Give me a sec. So, I'll put the link on here. I'm not signed in. Aha. So, Big Timer J and Mr. J both send tickets to Kayako there, and we'll send you t-shirts. And someone else say 34. Lived Saucer as well. So yeah, send t-shirts. Don't send us t-shirts. We're sending you t-shirts. Claim in the link in the chat. You can't see what I'm pointing at, but I know what I'm pointing at. And let's go and get the other fish on the line. I don't have a notepad, which is kind of annoying. I'll use the other computer. In what sense ATL clutch? Explain a bit more what you mean, and we can look into that. See ya, Aiden. Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you again in future. Kevin Jokers, when we say about... What was that one? Because I pressed A too early. How was that one? £23. Happy birthday, Quasi Pluto. Hello, JJ. Kevin Jokers giveaway. Well, when we say about t-shirts for the wait, is for everyone watching. Jay, if you're comfortable, send them over Twitter. Send them over Twitter. Be very easier for both of us. Game tags. Who won? One of them was Big Timer J, so we know him, and the other was Mr. J 1994. Hello, Jamie. How's it going? Did I click out? Why are you being weird like this? Okay, I'm using the mouse again. What is going on here? I keep breaking things. Wouldn't be a stream with me if I wasn't breaking things. I broke it. And hello. Third one, yeah, was lived sourced. Okay. This is working again. Don't know why it keeps cutting out. I picked up the wrong rod. I'm going to blame Mark. He broke the controller somehow. Jacob, we do have more bass companies getting involved. If you have seen our trailer... Actually, I've not played that for a while. I'll play that in a minute. If you've seen the trailer for Pro Tour, you might have seen some new names popping up. If not, you haven't seen the trailer, I'll play it after this fish. Which one are you missing? Lived saucer numbers. That's a decent sized pike. £22? I think it might be bigger than that. Doesn't help I'm using the £14 line. I should have just chucked a £50 line on. But we'll bring it in, it's fine. Show Mark and Darren how it's done. Have we started one of these again now? Okay. We're doing another one. I might actually lose this one. £30.12. Oh, cool Rob 2013 said 30 exactly. Alright, so Cool Rob was closest on that one. Good job, Cool Rob. Told you it's bigger than 20 though, Scooby. I knew it. Or 22. Alright, let's show you the trailer.
More than I drop is the more I get low. The music is lifting me up against soul. Show me a taking you back again, rising above to the top again, hitting it hard to the very end. I'm making your body move, yeah. Whoa, I'm twisting the rules for the fire and the fuel. When I'm packing a punch and it's knocking my track and I'm not turning back on that.
So, that is our Fish Sim World Pro Tour trailer. Hope you all like it and have seen something you like in there. We got a lot of good stuff coming, so. $4.90. Yeah, it's insane, Scooby. You did get a t-shirt, Rob. If you go to that link, send in a ticket, claim your shirt. Thank you, Slim. I've seen so many kind of cuts of that trailer over the past few days that I know the tune, even though I wasn't listening at the time. It's a very good song. I like the song we've used. I like the trailer. Great work from our video team. Cool, thank you, Jay. I'll get that sent out to you probably next week. Early next week, because I can't guarantee I can do it this week. It's gonna be busy. Go over here. Oh, thanks, Scooby. I forgot Lade said about that the other day. Yeah, stay off the road in Kent now. I'm allowed to drive there, so. That's a catfish, I think. There was a catfish over there. Let's equip just in case I am correct and there was one. Let's get something slightly better as well. But a lot of what we do is feedback from you, the community, David. So if you guys keep giving us suggestions, we can put them in the game, keep improving, and everyone's happy. Ah, I did that again. Oh wow, that's quite impressive actually. I did see on Facebook someone was saying that they were, I think they were primarily a bass fish angler, and then after playing this they actually invested in some carp kit. I don't go very often shiny fawn. I would like to, but TNT fishing, we can't do that. It would make an interesting twist on fishing, but we can't do TNT fishing. And we got Arcadius. He was eager. Hello, Six Green Wolf. Hope you're having a good day. So yeah, so it's a 500 on Mixer now. So welcome everyone. Fish, words failing me. Fish Spy Pro or deeper. We would like to get kind of a sonar for the European side as well. Try to catch bass. We don't have any in this lake, shiny form. We could try a quick go on one of the other. Brain is mush now. We could try having a quick go on one of the other lakes and get a bass. This is on Xbox One, Bad Spot. It's available now, so if you search it on the store, you should find it. Very much like anyone watching now, the update we're talking about, Pro Tour, it's not a standalone game, it's an update to this game, so if you buy it now, you're ready to you'll be ready when the update drops in July. £40. We'll have a look at that, Jacob. I need some sleep. Wow, that's crazy. I haven't even looked at what this one is. Is that you a pike or a catfish? I can't tell. Thank you, Jay. Anyone new, if you like to stream, follow. We're here every Tuesday at 4 PM UK time. This is a special stream because we just announced Fish Sim World Pro Tour today. Will be a massive update coming to Fish Sim World in July. Brings in a career mode which has over 100 professional anglers that you'll be competing against. There'll be new equipment, new species, new lakes. Wow. I see the numbers there on my chat thing. Look over there where I've got the window open. Oh, nice, £29. It was time. 5 o'clock, so we're actually... Should we do one more? One more cast, one more catch? We'll do one more. That's what we like to hear, ATL Clutch. We want people to be excited. There's big things coming. Add-on or free? It's going to be a free update twist. If you already own Fish Sim World, you will receive it in July. If you get Fish Sim World now, you will receive it in July. T-shirt time now. Yeah, okay. If we hook something now, guess the weight of that one, and that'll be T-shirt time. This might be a catfish. Or not. No. Nope. For a second it looked like a catfish. Oh, it might still, it could be. We don't have bass in the UK. Kind of in Europe, they're like Spain, Portugal, Italy, they do. As far as I'm aware, there's no bass in the UK. There might be some in places. You will get that, wait, do you want that in real life, Jacob, or in the game? Because in the game it's happening. As you go through career, you'll gain followers, gain sponsors, and then those sponsors will be dotted around your shirt, so like you'll have a main one, then kind of all the others